Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, click that button and subscribe to our channel. Okay, on the menu today, we're going to make a Swede, or that's what we call it in England. It's got loads of different names. It's a root vegetable. Check out all the information below. I've put as much information as I can about them. I'm sure you may call them something different. We used to have these as a kid. I remember growing up with this. It was, it's really simple. We're going to peel this. We're going to cut it into small pieces. We're going to boil it. We mash it with butter, a little bit of salt and lots of black pepper. It's absolutely delicious and really kind of essential, if you ask me, as part of kind of an English roast dinner. So without further ado, I'm going to cut this off. I mean, you can see it's a nice kind of fleshy, it's quite hard. The white flesh there. Kind of like a potato, you could say, but much, much harder. When we cook it, it will change colour to a more yellow. Simply, we're going to just kind of peel it off there, get that outer skin off, like that. Chop it up, put it into some cold water and boil it. So there you go. Peeled that, chopped it up into these kind of size pieces. Put it into some cold water. I'm going to add some salt. We're going to bring that to boil, and then we're just going to wait for it to become incredibly tender. And then simply drain off the water, mash it, butter, black pepper, is done. Now, we use Swede in pies and pasties. It's also in lots of British pickle and other pickles, I presume. It's a really, really wonderful root vegetable. You can use it in soups and so on. So this is just a version which I really love, and I can just eat that on its own. I'm quite happy just to sit and eat a bowl of that. Forget all the roast beef, roast chicken, roast lamb. I'll just eat that. Absolutely delicious. Let's get it to the boil. Let's get it nice and tender. I'll be back then. Okay, these are soft to the touch now. About 25 minutes, these ones. As you can see, they've changed colour slightly. What I'm going to do is drain them all off, discard the water, or actually you can keep that water for soup, which is probably what I'm going to do. It's a lovely stock. And then we're going to put them back in the pan and mash them. Let me do that. So, there you go. Discarded the water. There's our lovely Swede. Got my potato masher here, or my vegetable masher in this case. And simply we're going to get in and give them a nice little pound. As you can see, they're really soft. And I don't want to mash them too much. I like them slightly coarse. We are now going to add a nice bit of butter. That's a salted butter. We have already put salt in the water, so I'm not going to add any more. But black pepper and lots of it. There you go. And again, let's get that butter and that pepper in. And this is done. I mean, this is ready to eat. Absolutely wonderful. Some people mix carrots in there as well. They'll boil some carrots, or sometimes even some potatoes. I like it just like this. Reminds me of when I was a kid. Don't really do it that often, and I don't know why, because it is absolutely lovely. There you go. Hope you enjoy it. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye bye.